Panthers kicker Joey Slye became somewhat of an overnight sensation thanks to his booming leg and his chiseled frame that earned him a unique nickname from Cam Newton. But Slye's journey to the Panthers didn't happen overnight. It was long and even included moving back in with his parents while he continued to pursue his NFL dreams.
Last year was definitely a very boring year for me. That was the first time in my entire life that I went a full year without playing sports.
Joey Slye's journey to the NFL has been a rejection-filled roller coaster.
The meetings with the coaches that say that we're not going to pick you up, it's pretty much like, hey, you're fired, or you weren't good enough to be here.
Words the undrafted rookie out of Virginia Tech heard from the Browns, Chargers, and Buccaneers.
And those were new. I'd never been cut from a team. I'd never been told that I wasn't good enough to play somewhere.
Joey graduated in December 2017 as Virginia Tech's all-time leading scorer. By the fall, he was back in Stafford, Virginia, living in his parents' basement.
Just living with your parents is kind of that awkward. Like, I went to college, I got a degree, but yet I'm in the same situation as people that didn't even go to college.
With his NFL dreams on hold, Joey put his degree in nutrition, foods, and exercise to use.
So I ended up starting my own business of personal training.
Slye worked helping high school athletes prepare for college. Joey says the low point was repeatedly not getting a call back from NFL teams.
Even with that, I've never really hit like a low point. I never get into that state of I can't or I won't be able to. That doesn't really enter my mind.
So when Joey's phone rang with an invite to try out for the Panthers, he knew he was ready.
The mentality I came into the tryout was I deserve to be in the league. And it's not an arrogance, it's not oh, I deserve to be there. It's just a confidence knowing that I have the skill.
Even with a Pro Bowl kicker and Graham Gano on the roster, Slye joined the Panthers at training camp in Spartanburg.
I mean, I looked at the option of what was going on with Graham and what my positioning was going to be in the whole thing, but as a kicker, it's pretty easy to understand where you are. If you make kicks, you're going to have a good opportunity to stay.
Joey didn't just make kicks, he blasted them, going 7 for 8 in the preseason, including a 59-yarder. He not only caught the eye of the coaching staff, but also the attention of franchise quarterback Cam Newton.
I told him, I said, you keep kicking the way you're kicking, you're going to kick yourself right into a job. And that's what he did.
Cam is someone Joey has admired since he was a freshman in high school.
And he was going through that season at Auburn, and actually as a freshman I put some money on him that he would win the Heisman after the first game I saw with him, so I was like, I appreciate you winning me some money back when I was younger.
Cam gave Joey a nickname he'd never heard before.
Swole Tweeter.
A reference to Joey's chiseled physique and the character Tweeter in the football movie Varsity Blues.
Tweeter?
I like it right now. We were talking yesterday, I got a jersey on the way, so found one online with the 82 Tweeter from the Varsity Blues, so he said he's going to try to dress me up at one point, which I'm kind of concerned about seeing what he wears sometimes, but no, it's cool to have fun with it.
The 225-pound kicker has fun because Cam isn't the only one who brings up his muscular frame.
When I went home wearing Panther stuff, if the people don't know me, then a lot of it's like, oh, you play for the Panthers? Linebacker? I'm like, no, kicker. So I'm like, kicker? Really? Like, you're the biggest kicker I've ever seen.
The former high school linebacker takes tremendous pride in his physical stature.
I do lift a lot. I love the weight room with my major and then with my certifications. I want to understand how my body works so that I can use it effectively.
Joey is grateful for his journey.
I would say I've just always been just fighting.
But he's still far from where he ultimately wants to be.
I'm not at a high point. I know that I'm not at my peak. I want to be seen as one of the best kickers that's ever been here in the league, and kind of until I prove that, then I'm definitely not at the top of the mountain.
Next week, we'll have more from my interview with Slye. He opens up about his brother's fight with leukemia and how he honors him after every kick. It's a story you don't want to miss.